I know that it's very early out to have, there's not that much information on the 400 block of Main Street homicide. So we don't know yet or have anything to share about whether we think the assault was random or if it was targeted or anything yet?
Yeah, nothing to share yet. I mean, we do, of course, we have discussions about every homicide, but really nothing that we can share because we don't want to be premature, and definitely we don't want to speculate. So we're going to be thoughtful about following the evidence, and we'll put out what we can put out as soon as we can. But I know that's of interest at any homicide. People tend to get a lot more anxiety of random homicides rather than your personal disputes and that type of thing. So as soon as we have enough information to put out, we will. But working closely with Deputy Chief Aswani and Captain Ahern and the homicide unit, Lieutenant Sanders in that group. So we are working that one as well as the last one in the Tenderloin last week. So.
Thank you, Chief. I just want to say for that homicide on the 400 block of Main Street that to extend my condolences to the family of the victim. Something the Chief said also, to the condolences to the families of homicide victims who don't make it to the front page of newspapers as well. I know the Chief said that the investigation is ongoing. Any violence, particularly homicides in our community, are always terrible and unacceptable. And I know that SFPD is working hard on this case, as it does on all of its serious cases. I do feel compelled to comment on what we're seeing. I do feel like some people out there on the media and social media that are exploiting this horrific incident for political gain. And this was a tragedy and a crime, and it's under investigation. You heard it from the Chief. Yet so much of the coverage in this short amount of time has been a significant amount of misrepresenting facts, of fear-mongering, and of trying to exploit this tragedy. We don't know all the facts. The department will update the public and the commission when we do. But I find it premature and distasteful to try to fit this horrifying act of violence into a preconceived narrative and use it to advance a political agenda. I direct people to read the very moving tribute about the victim that was written by his father. There were some very moving tributes that were covered in the Chronicle written by the victim's friends and family, and to share their condolences that way, and would discourage people from reading the fear-mongering and the politicization and things on Twitter, including things by the CEO of Twitter. So thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Benedicto. Commissioner